All right, so this is essentially sports. This article, the fan's perspective is what it says. It doesn't matter who gives us the story, if it's trending, okay? It's gonna be all by the numbers, patterns, you know, connections. Anyways, we're gonna get into this. Coach Will Hardy is innocent as details of blunder versus Lakers emerge in apology to Collin Sexton. So the coach calls a timeout as Collin Sexton is driving, calls a timeout, right before he hits what appears to be the go ahead layup. The whistle blew, and it looks like there was just 1.6 seconds on the clock, and there's no excuse, right? We'll get into it. Let me read this first paragraph. Absolutely brutal. LMAO. That's ball, folks. Pod host Josh Reynolds reacted after the Jazz Lakers matchup. After all, what transpired in the final seconds is a sight rarely seen on the NBA court, as the Jazz trailed their LA rivals 105 to 104 with 8.2 seconds left. Got to keep track of that, right? On the clock, Collin Sexton gained possession of the ball. He danced through a defensive two and ran toward the basket. And a few seconds before a layup attempt was made, the whistle blew. And again, the timeout called by Jazz head coach Will Hardy. Okay, so we could start there. One thing I did notice, look at over here, Will Hardy, the coach. Look at his birthday. Okay, and look at how it says January 21st, but it's 121. All right. And I know yesterday's date was 121, but December 1st. Okay? So that's big right there. So I'm going to put his birthday, as he makes this terrible timeout call. All right. So you see the 121, and let me pull up the game. Lakers versus Jazz. And the game was yesterday on 12/1. You see? So that's perfect. I just go to Google yesterday's date and I'll time it, or I'll type it, I guess. Yesterday date. You see? 121, but you get the 121 in a different form because it's a different date, but you still get the same numbers. So I'm just want to show you how I put a breakdown together. And as I mentioned a few times, I'll probably just start doing it like this. Okay, so you see, kind of like the main character here, not necessarily in the NBA, the player may be more important, but the coach is the key figure that makes this terrible timeout call, right? So you see 121, 121, and that's not a coincidence. And, typically I would edit this like that. You see right there. I'll go ahead and just do one real quick. So I would put right there, and I would put a picture, probably like a screenshot or a picture that comes off of Google, and then I would just simply place that on there. I'll go ahead and do his birthday real quick just to show you. I won't do this for everything, and again, I'm going to try to make this not too long. And we'll look at the timeout call right now. I'm noticing Will Smith, born in 88, Okay, 36 years old. Right. All right. Did I say Will Smith? Will Hardy? I may have said Will Smith there, but you see, I just edit those down and you see the 1-2-1 match. So as I'm entering things in the calculator right over here that convert, we could put like Utah. I want to keep my eyes out for like a 1-2-1. Okay, or maybe like a 21. So I'll just, since I'm over here, I'll go ahead and enter a few things. And it'll keep track, and then we can kind of look later. All right. So let me put LA Lakers, and we'll put Los Angeles Lakers as well. And simply Lakers. We'll probably, look at Lakers equals 21. Okay. So I'm going to snag that up right away because the Lakers pull off the victory. And they said he wanted to like apologize to Collin Sexton. I don't think that's going to cut it for your fan base or anybody included, right? So you see Lakers 21, 1-2-1 on the birthday, 1-2-1 right there. You see that? So you see how you get the 21 connection right away. And, ages of characters will play a factor. I'll try to remember to look at Collin Sexton. Let's go ahead and take a look now very carefully.
1 point.
So let me get rid of that volume. Let me kick the playback speed back a little bit. Let's see, maybe right there. And let me fast forward a bit. So here he is. He's driving to the basket. And the timeout's called right about there. Timeout called right about here. And you see look at the guy under the basket here on the Lakers. Is that Anthony Davis? That's a terrible reaction speed by Anthony Davis, first and foremost. Is he even going to jump? He doesn't even jump. You see that? So it doesn't matter because the coach kind of screws the player, but maybe there was some kind of money on the line or something. But look at AD. This is terrible by AD. Look right here. He makes no attempt. Look at that. He makes no attempt to stop Collin Sexton. And he doesn't even get off his feet, and he allows the layup, even though the timeout has already been called. And you see 1.6 seconds on the clock. Just terrible by AD. I mean, he probably heard a whistle or whatever, but you still defend, don't you? You see, and Collin Sexton freaking out right there. Okay. Right? So what a joke call by the coach. And you see the disappointment with Collin Sexton. And I remember he's got a birthday that's close to his coach's, Will Hardy as well. Here's Will Hardy. I don't know, why is Will Hardy upset? Okay, it looks like they put it back to 2. They put 2.1 seconds on the clock. You see that? Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Let me screenshot. Bam. And we have a total. This is wonderful. Okay, first off, this is why I love putting these together, okay? Because we catch, you're going to witness me catch all of this as I record this video for y'all, okay? So, they put 2.1 on the clock. And notice how the Jazz have 104 points. Okay, so what I want to do now is let me paste that 21 right here, because look at how amazing that is. 2.1. Remember, it was 1.6. They added time to the clock. So they made it 2.1. and you see Lakers 21, and then the game on 1/2/1, December 1st, the coach's birthday 1/2/1, but January 21st. Now, remember the Jazz, so they go on to lose here, and you see how they have 104 points. Well, Collin Sexton's birthday is 1/4, just like 104, the first month and the fourth day. Okay, and that is 17 days before his coach's birthday, who calls the ridiculous timeout to cost them the game. Okay, so that's undeniable, and that's kind of like a decode over right there, isn't it? But we have to look at a couple more things. That's amazing. Okay, that's very amazing. So, and then as if I want to put down the breakdown again, if I want to, this is Google Slides I'm using, by the way. So I'll just put his birthday again right there. You see, 1/4. They land on 1/04. Bada boom, bada bing, right? Notice the Lakers. It looks like the Lakers are 12-8, and the Jazz are 4-16. Okay, sometimes they don't update that, but we're rolling with that. And then we got that 105 with the Lakers that's sitting there handy as well. So that's how I do it. Okay, you see how easy that came together? Okay. Oh, let me get rid of some of this other stuff from the last breakdown here. So that's undeniable. And I'm just glancing because I haven't even put the players' names in yet. Okay. So let's grab the full name for Will Hardy, William Culverhouse Hardy. Let's enter it over here in the calculator. I can't believe this script is so wild, and I think it just pumps out of some computer, and it's like um someone's got access to it, obviously, and I'm sure like they let the characters know, and everything is that meticulous. Okay, where it's amazing how it just hits like that. Will Hardy's got the 112, so even if you look backwards, you see a 2 and you see a 1. Okay? And remember his birthday 1/2/1. All right? So you get the 1 and the 2. I'll just focus on the 1 and the 2 right there. You see how I highlight it, and I'll just do another screenshot. And you see how that just builds on to what we already have here. Okay, and their birthdays being 17 days apart, or so that would be an 18-day span, right? So do we have a 17 or an 18? And let me put Colin Darnell Sexton. And you see how he's got the 1/4 birthday? And you see drafted by the Cavs? Remember who else was drafted by the Cavs? LeBron James. Well, LeBron James in the ordinal cipher equals 1/4, like 1/4 with Colin Sexton, and you see the connection. Nicknamed Young Bull. That makes me think of Michael Jordan, who played for the Chicago Bulls, drafted as a young player by Chicago. And we all know the LeBron Michael Jordan connection, right? Who's the GOAT? Okay? So think about it. And this player also played college, Colin Sexton, for Alabama, the Crimson Tide. And remember, crimson refers to the color red. And again, the nickname Young Bull, like the Chicago Bulls wore red. who drafted Michael Jordan, okay? And look how it says, after spending his first 4 seasons with the team. You see that? He was traded to the Jazz, okay? And he's born on the 4th. Traded to the Jazz. Michael Jordan's last great moment as an NBA player was the NBA Finals victory over the Utah Jazz. And I'm talking last great moment for MJ as a player. Okay? You see that? That's exactly how I do this, y'all. And I'm just because I said that, I may not like paste all of that stuff, but if I'm typically doing a breakdown, you're going to get the verbiage, right? Is that the right word? Verbiage. So let me open up these ciphers again. And here's the full name. Look at that. It's magic. Collin Darnell Sexton, the full name, equals 105, and the Lakers land on 105 points. And don't forget, this loss for the Jazz and Sexton, 104 points to match his birthday, January 4th. Okay? What do I say? TKO. Okay? Bada boom, bada bing, ding, 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 knockout. You see it right there with the full name, 105. And then I just want to screenshot the score again. Okay? And then it just goes right there. Okay? Wow. And let's not forget 209 with the total score, as if we would need it. But, if we're doing a breakdown, you may want a couple more slides, but not necessarily. Okay? Because that's just simply amazing. And then we head back to the calc. You see all of these ciphers. I'm not going to downplay any of them, but you see how the 4 ciphers hit huge with the English language and the alphabet, right? And we'll just get rid of the middle name as well. And we'll just put Collin Sexton. And then we just take a glance there. Remember, we have a 209 total score. Look at LA equals 14, and that's Collin Sexton's birthday. And also 41 the reverse, so like the 4th day of the first month. Okay, right there. And that's definitely an add-on right there to go with the Lakers score. Collin Sexton's birthday. Look at that. And even the Jazz have 4 wins. And remember, he was traded after 4 years with the Cavs. Okay? So now I go back and I screenshot that. You see it again right there. 4 seasons with the Cavs. Okay? And you see how that builds onto his birthday. Right there. You see? And they got 4 wins. So that's amazing. And the Lakers got 12 wins. Okay? And 12 goes with that 21. Right? All of the 21s. And remember, Will Hardy equals 112, like 12. Okay? You follow me? Okay, so that's like almost just about it, right? Let's put their birthdays because they got birthdays that are close. Okay? So 1-4. And remember LeBron James 114. So we're going to run the game, which was 12-1, 2024, and we're going to put the birthday for Collin Sexton. We can do it like that. That would be the next birthday next year. Look at that. 1 month and 4 day span from the game to the 1/4 birthday for Collin Sexton, start to end. Oh, it's magical. It's magical, y'all. Look at that. Wow. Simply wow. And I have another calculator up here. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to put the Will Hardy birthday. And excuse me if I'm saying Will Smith on accident at some points. So 12/1, 2024, and Will Hardy's birthday 1/21/2025. So it's 51 days. Excuse the noise. I have to have the window cracked. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I didn't know the garbage man came this early. But shout out to them. Oh, 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 oh. Check this out. So we don't even need to just look at the days before the birthday, because look at this. This is all on the fly, y'all. Okay? 1 month, 21 days is the span from this game to Will Hardy's birthday on 1/21. So how amazing is that? The game is 12/1, which is 1/21. Okay? And then 1 month, 21 days with the span hits his birthday, which is 1/2/1, but January 21. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay? So let me just clip that in here on Google Slides. And what a breakdown. What a breakdown. Right? And then you just have to kind of like factor in where, the order of which you want the slides to go. So, and then I would edit all of these, and that's probably going to do it. So let me recap what we went over now that I have it on Google Slides here. All right? And you could tell that I've been doing this a lot. Okay? You could tell I've been doing this a lot because look at how quick that hit. All right? So Will Hardy has the January 21st birthday, 1/21. He calls the terrible timeout here to cost his team the victory, screw over his player, Collin Sexton. Right? All by the numbers, 1/21 birthday. The game on 1/21, but, in a different form, right? January 21st, December 1st. And then a 1 month, 21 day span from the game to his 1/21 birthday, start to end. Lakers equals 21 in the reduction cipher. They put the clock at 2.1 seconds with all this chaos ensuing. 2.1, 21. Will Hardy, ABC 123 cipher, 112. Lakers, 12 wins, it shows. Just like 112, you see? And the 21 reverse, Lakers equals 21. Collin Sexton, the 1/4 birthday. Okay, so born on the 4th day of the year. It looks like the Jazz have 4 victories. And Colin Darnell Sexton, the full name, 105. They lose to the Lakers. The Lakers score 105. You see it right there. And it looks like the next game for both teams will be the 21st. Okay? Because 12 plus 8 is 20, 4 plus 16 is 20. If this is updated. And if it's not updated, then it's going to be the 21st game. So no matter what, the 21 hits again. Okay? And you see LA equals Collin Sexton's birthday, the 4th day of the first month. Or just 1/4, first month, 4th day. And after 4 seasons, he was traded to the Jazz. Wow. With the LeBron, Young Bull, Michael Jordan stuff. And don't forget who plays for the Chicago Bulls. Is it Lonzo Ball? I think one of the ball players plays for the Bulls. Bull. Look at this. His older brother's name is Jordan. Okay? You see that? Nickname Young Bull. With everything I just stated, holy crap. Colin is the son of Darnell and Gia Sexton. He has an older brother, Jordan. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he was selected as a McDonald's All-American. Okay? McDonald's. And look at how his middle name's Darnell. But McDonald. Damn. And his birthday with the 1441, you get all of the Kobe Bryant connections as well. RIP age 41. And look, the 8th pick in the 2018 draft, Kobe even had the 8 on the jersey to go along with that with the 24. Oh my OMG. OMG, y'all. He really has an older brother, Jordan. And you see this game, from the game to his 1-4 birthday, a 1 month, 4 day span, which is his birthday, 1-4. And look at his next birthday, has 14 date numerology. And the date of the game, 12-1. Look, 21 numerology and 12 over on the left. You see that? Everything ran on numbers. Okay? So we'll look at the stupid timeout call again. And then wow, we did it. And there's going to be more, obviously. Obviously there's going to be more, but here. Look at his face. He's like, "Damn." All right, so let's just take another peek. And AD, man, come on. So the timeout's called what, like kind of right about there. You see the refs. Look at AD. Huh? Huh? I'm not gonna jump even. Because he's gonna make it, and they're gonna win dramatically. And that's amazing that they bumped it back up to 2.1 seconds. You see the reaction, and then they sneakily bump it to 2.1. I wouldn't doubt that he is totally shocked and he finds out in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know what this is. I guess it's not going to be my night. Because even if you're following a script, you're going to get a natural reaction, right? Well, for the most part. I mean, they have contracts and such, so they can't they have to react a certain way regardless. But you kind of would get that raw emotion if that were the case, right? But I'm pretty sure they're all 100% in on it. You kind of, and you see how they bump it back up to 2.1. And look, the fourth quarter, remember, born on the 4th day, Collin Sexton, traded after 4 years to the Jazz. Okay. And, they have 4 victories from what it showed us, right? Wow. There it is again. Look at AD, man. What a horrible reaction. At least get off your feet and like airball a block attempt. You know what I'm saying? Even though it didn't count. And look, you get a number 12 right there on the court for the Lakers even. 12's not I don't think 12 is a very common number in the NBA. but 12 happens to be one of the 5 players on the court. Okay? You see that? I don't think the odds are high that one of the players are going to have a 12 with all of those 21s. So that's it, y'all. That's how I do my breakdowns, other than all the editing. You see the good stuff. Obviously, there's going to be more. You know, LeBron's birthday is this month. So this game is what, like 29 days? Okay, this game 29 days before LeBron's birthday. His birthday on December 30th. 29, remember the total score, 105 to 104. 209, right? Which is like 29 days before LeBron's birthday, okay? So Coach Will Hardy is innocent as details of blunder. So what are the details? How is he innocent? We missed that. How is he innocent? Let's see. So let's go back to the article. Let's scroll down. How is he innocent? Obviously, this prevented his team from gaining 2 points that would have awarded. I saw a 2 on Collin Sexton's jersey, at least with the Lakers, anyways. That would have awarded them the win hours after the blunder. Let me pause that just in case. Further clarification was provided on what actually went down. Oh my gosh. They botched this whole situation. Like, just tell us it's WWE already to go with the politics. According to the Athletics' Tony Jones, Will Hardy and Collin Sexton were able to work things out. Okay, so how is it not the coach's fault? The HC reportedly admitted that he was responsible for robbing that important moment from him. In turn, Sexton was not too mad. This was so contrary to the disappointment that had clearly reflected on his face when the whistle blew. While the HC apologized in private, he also made a revelation to the media. What the hell is the HC? What am I missing here? Oh, the head coach. My bad. The head coach apologized in private. He also made a revelation to the media about a delay in the timeout call. Come on, man. We like to let people go in that situation. When Collin did a retreat dribble backward, I started calling timeout. It's obviously loud, the quote. The hope would have been to have a few more seconds than 2.1. Not really, because that landed. Lakers 21 even, right? But yeah, it's tough. It cannot be said with certainty whether Will Hardy's call prevented Utah from the 1 point lead. After all, according to reports, the whistle blew around the same time Sexton started his drive. Upon hearing it, Anthony Davis, who was present in the paint and had his eyes on the Jazz star, allowed the layup to happen. You see, they botched that whole thing. Damage control is what this is called. Damage control. Because how easy to see that this was a complete joke. If someone had not blown the whistle, there was a chance that Davis could have blocked the ball. He should have blocked the ball anyways, dumbass. Okay, so it appears those records are accurate. 4-16, which landed, right? For the Jazz. 12-8. Ooh. So the Lakers with the 8 losses, and remember the Kobe with the 8, right? And did it say Collin Sexton was drafted number 8? But the Lakers have the 12 wins to go with Lakers equals 21 and all of that. Perfect. So that's what it is. That was so easy, y'all. So yeah, I showed you how I do it with the Google Slides. Obviously, there's more if somebody wants to enter a few more things in the Demotrinator 85 calculator. Coach, head coach. We got everything we need, though. But obviously, there's going to be more. So, Coach Will Hardy, they say, is innocent as details of blunder versus Lakers emerge. And they lose by 1 point with both of these guys born in the first month of the year. Will Hardy, 17 days after Collin Sexton, and there's probably a 17 or an 18 somewhere. So the apology, I don't know if the apology makes up, you know, sometimes these seasons come down to a game or two to determine whether you hit the playoffs or not, right? But the Jazz off to a brutally horrible start. The Lakers doing pretty decent, at least they're over 500, 4 wins above, right? Okay. So, what a blunder this was. Shout out to y'all. We'll leave it there. Let me know if there's more. Until next time.